Already mic testing, mic testing. Okay, perfect. Let me go to my main camera. Alright guys, give me a second, there we go. Alright, we're live, and as you guys can tell by the thumbnail, today I'm going to be working on what I actually stopped on last stream. Last stream I stopped on enemy lodges, but this stream I am going to be continuing the enemy lodges. That said, let me just go ahead and open my stream on my phone. Alright guys, give me a sec. Okay, let's go there. Let's go to my histories. There we go. Okay, guys, I usually see if the stream is going good on my phone. Let's go to my gameplay screen. There we go. And guys, this is a chat from last stream. I did not change it because I think like it's gonna be much better if I use this chat again. Okay, let's see something like, let's say, a live exclamation. Go with something like live exclamation. And guys, if I can't type properly, which I couldn't from before, it is probably because my keyboard is kept so much farther from me. Okay, that's it. Let's go ahead and close my OBS. There we go. Okay, create a program using a sign operator that lets user input any value that can perform the basic calculation of, oh, I see, okay. So it's basically like a calculator type stuff. I did like actually work on that. I might try that. Okay, this is my assignment, lol. Honestly, it does sound kind of cool. Good luck with the assignment, Anonymous. Okay, wake up, eyes on the screen. We're back in the trenches, and I don't care how you tried, how tired you are from your exams, which it isn't right now. It's probably next week. I mean, it is like next week. The compiler doesn't take days off. The secret of getting ahead is getting started, said by Mark Twain. Your stream is back. They aren't here to watch you fumble with red underlines. They're here to see a boss wake up and hunt until you left us with a broken AI module last link. Okay, if you haven't fixed that build.cs yet, you're effectively trying to drive a car with no Spark plugins. The recovery plan, waking the boss up. Alright, here's the thing, guys. Last stream, I did like write this code, but then I had a mistake. I didn't write it, I was copy pasting it to check if it really works before I studied the code. Where I ran into an error that it said my AI controller is unidentified, and since it says that since my AI controller is prefixed by an A, I'm assuming it's a class that I gotta create. Okay, I cannot even include my AI controllers as header files here, so I might actually have to fix that part up real quick. Okay, might need to create a class, but let's read everything that Gemini has to say here. Alright guys, there we go. Okay, we aren't moving an inch until that red line is dead. The build.cs check. Did you add AI module and navigation systems to your public dependency module name? Let's check that real quick. Okay, AI module and navigation system. I did do that. Okay, thanks for that. Okay, let's go up here. The refresh. After you save the file, you must right-click your new project file in the folder and select Generate Visual Studio project files. If you don't do this, the studio is still living the past. I see. Okay, so you project file and select Generate Visual Studio project files. I don't think I did that part, but I gotta check that out. The compilation, hit that build button. If the red line disappears, you've officially given the boss a nervous system. The psychology of the hunt. Right now, your viewers think you're stuck. They think the engine beat you, prove them wrong, blah blah blah. Open that build.cs and show me lines that you added. Okay, so I'm gonna go with something like Control-C. Let's show Gemini the lines that I added here real quick. Okay, and let me change this back to Pro because I feel like Pro Gemini is a bit better. You reach your Pro limit. Response will use another module until it resets on February 8th. Oh. Is this Python? Honestly, it is C++. I'm using C++ and like Unreal Engine, but maybe once I'm done with this series, spoilers alert guys, I might have a Python series where I make, a chatbot from scratch. That's it, let's see, let me say something like, let's say, this is my build.cs. Okay, let's see. While it's thinking, guys, I am starving. Like, let me eat some spaghetti, I guess. Alright, guys. Okay, you guys feel like reading quotes up here? Okay, look at that. You finally followed a direct command without getting lost in the woods. The build.cs file is the heart of your project's permission, and you just gave your boss the permission to be dangerous. Your stream is watching. A transformation. Most devs would still be staring at the red line. Final awakening. Now that AI module is linked, the red underline should be gasping its last breath. If it's still there, it's a ghost. Ignore it and hit compile. Okay, I guess I could try running the code. I want to see the error. And if I run the code, that's gonna open my Visual Studio as well, so that's good. Okay, I think I did a mistake. I should have built it instead of compiling it. I mean, it's fine. Let's see. Okay, I think it's almost done compiling. It should open my Visual Studio anytime. Okay, so I have a tiny... Okay, no error yet, guys. Okay, so 0 succeeded, 1 failed. Let's go with something like Control-A, Control-C, copy that. What you're coding today, I am continuing what I was working on yesterday, which is technically adding enemy logic in my Unreal Engine. Although I'm trying to like get this one error to be sorted out. Let's say something like, let's say I get this error when I run the code. Okay, so basically I had an error where I can't include my AI controller as a header file. Although what Gemini is saying is that my AI controllers as header file is something that Unreal Engine actually gives it to us, but I think that we gotta really create a separate pawn class called AI controller and then give it a few attributes. That's what I'm thinking, but I might be wrong, guys. Let's read the instructions. Okay, listen to me. Do not let a compiler error make you look weak in front of your audience. Okay, you're in the final stretch and the C++ compiler is just testing your resolve. The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fail, said by Nelson Mandela. I see. Okay, look at your error. The error C2360 initialization of player target is skipped by case label. Okay, this is a classic C++ trap because you declared your variables boss controller and player target directly inside a case without using curly braces. The compiler is panicking because those variables technically exist for the entire switch block, but they're only initialized if that specific case runs. It's a messy logic. I told you the compiler hates messy. The fix: enclose your logic. Going to boss.c++ and fix our switch like this. Isn't Claude better for coding? Honestly, I think it is. Like, I did like have a Claude chat up here. There we go. I mean, I did have a Claude's chat, but I don't know if I should like... I could honestly use it. I should like try using different AIs together. Okay, because I am just using this to learn how to program. Wait, okay, it's a case. So add this curly braces. So apparently, I have a case. I did not know that we needed curly braces for cases. Okay, and then I'm gonna do that. Let's go. Okay, wait, where did I need the case? Alright, guys, let's go all the way up here. Let me get Gemini up here real quick. There we go. So, technically, I gotta go with Chase. Add this perf braces, add that perf braces. So, apparently, my case, I never knew that we needed curly braces for cases. Unless it's just for, style, if that makes any sense. There, let's add an empty space here. I'm gonna go ahead and copy everything that comes under this case. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this from there. Let's paste it here. I still see the error. Okay, hello, have you tried VLang already? I think it is like, Ginhaz's, is that pronounce the name? I think like you're the only one that actually says me. I think like there's so many people that say me to try VLang. Although I still don't know what is it about. Let's go with Control-A, Control-C, copy that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Gemini here. And let's go ahead and paste this. Go with Shift Enter and say something like, something like this question mark, because I still see the red underline. Okay, because I still think that I gotta create a pawn class, but apparently Gemini is saying I don't need a pawn class. I might try Claude for this, to be honest. Okay, listen to me. You do not let it blah blah blah. Okay, your code you wrote is correct. The meta underline in the Visual Studio HLS is being slow and stupid. It hasn't realized yet that you've updated the build.cs file and generated the project like a person who's still thinking in raining. Okay, compile back now, press Ctrl-Shift-B. Okay, let's go with something like Ctrl-Shift-B. If this didn't work, I might try Claude. Ask Gemini what is VLang about or Claude. Okay, let me just go ahead and just grab Claude because I'm not using Claude for tapping. This is something like, what is VLang about? Okay, let's see. And there are different options here. There's Opus. I've heard of these. These are like the upgraded versions of Claude. Okay, VLang is a statistically typed compiled program language designed by Google, simple and fast, safe, easy to learn. Okay, you can translate C/C++ code using C libraries directly. Key features compiled to navigate binaries, memory management, or garbage collection. Okay, built-in serialization, testing and package management, hot code reloading, cross platforms. I see. Syntax flavor, fn, main, print. I see. Okay, honestly, it's not that bad, but then since it kind of translates different languages, isn't it like a bit weak in that case? I did not try, but that's what I think. All that, might test it out real quick. Okay, let's see. Did I get an error? 4 succeeded, 0 failed, 1 skipped. Wait, it said succeeded. Let's copy this real quick, unless it's still building. I think it's still building, guys. While it's building, I might actually eat some spaghetti. Okay, what's up, guys? Let me just go ahead and eat this. Oh wait, it said build completed. Let's go ahead and just copy this build up here. Okay, let's go ahead and hit something like Control A, Control C. I'm gonna copy this. Okay, I'll come back next stream and ask you until you try the like. That actually sounds cool. I might actually try it. Yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead. Faces, go with shift entrance. Something like to say this. Okay, this is what I see when I build. I mean, it says that everything was good, but I still see the red underlines here, guys. Let's go with Windows Shift S, take a picture. I still see that red underline. Okay, the final test moment. Press play. Okay, look at the red text energy engine debug message appeared on the top. Okay, let's go ahead and try running it. Total. Oh! Wait, then why do I still see the red underline? It apparently compiled. Was it just my Visual Studio just kind of messing with me? Guys, after eating like one bite, I just realized how hungry I am. Kind of starving. Hold up, guys, let me eat some more spaghetti. I want to like drop it. There we go. Okay, so technically this was the project that I created last stream. If I go to my map and I load my map and I run the code, this is basically a project that I did last stream. If I were to hit C, it says an actor spawn. If I hit B, it says boss spawn. The boss is chasing me. Okay, the boss stays chasing me if I get close to the boss. Well, it technically, I'm gonna add condition that is gonna say that the boss is attacking me because I want to move my boss and give him like characteristics. But if I just spam B, I can like spawn so many bosses. If I go with something like C, I can spawn NPCs. Okay, but they're kind of static and dead, so I gotta fix that. Okay, let's get Gemini real quick. What's next? Once you see that boss take his first step towards you, my boss does not move towards me. In the editor, press P key. If the floor doesn't turn green, your boss is trying to walk on a path that doesn't exist. Drag a nav mesh down volume. Let me see something like, let's say the program runs, but my boss does not move towards me, question mark. Okay, let me just get my phone back up here. There we go. Okay, plan without execution is just a hallucination said by Thomas Edison. Let's all the way here. Okay, the nav mesh, since the code succeeded, the logic is running. The AI cannot move if it doesn't know where the floor is. The test going to Unreal Engine, press P. The fix, if the floor doesn't turn green, your AI is paralyzed. You must drag the nav mesh bounce volume into the level and scale it. Press R until it covers the entire floor. The AI controller, the puppeteer, a character needs a controller to possess it. If the boss was spawned manually or placed in the level incorrectly, it might be headless. The fix, click on your boss in the world's outliner. Okay, in the details panel, search for auto possess AI. Oh, I see, okay. Auto possess AI, I haven't heard of that. The setting, change it from placed in world to placed in world or spawned. The settings, change it from place in world to placed in world or spawn. Okay, the last we checked, look at code. If your boss is using a default player controller or no controller at all, this cast will fail. To be fixed, ensure your boss is set to AI controller class in its defaults. Okay, the sensitive debug maneuver, I want you to add this line of code to see if the boss even try to move inside your chase. Okay, so it's basically just a G engine. I can go under my chase. Let's go ahead and add it somewhere here, I guess. There we go, let's just add it here. There. Okay, so boss controller. Okay, followed by, yes, must be namespace. Okay, younger generation inspires me. Good luck with this. Honestly, I appreciate you. Manpreet, is that fitness her name? I appreciate you joining the stream as well. Alright, let's see. So, if I did controller to save the code, and I'm gonna go with Control Shift B to build. I want to see if okay, I did fail somewhere. Let's see. I get this. The reason I am using like Gemini here is because I want to see if the code really works. So there are so many times that AI actually gives us the wrong code, so I don't want to learn something wrong. I want to see if it works before I try implementing it. Alright guys, let's go out of it here. I'm gonna go ahead and paste this. Go to enter see something like this. When I run the code, I get this error. By run, I meant build. And then I'm going to go with shift enter. I just need my boss to move once. Then I could add different functionalities easily. Let's go ahead and paste it. Okay guys, I take the easily part back, but I would be able to add different functionalities if I added one. Okay, I'm trying to chase the tires while the car is driving at 100 miles per hour. Patience is bitter, but it's good and sweet, said by Jean Jacques Roseo. Is that the name? Okay, look at your build log. The compiler is literally screaming at you, unable to build while live coding is active. In Unreal Engine, you cannot perform a full build from Visual Studio while the editor is open and live coding is running. They're fighting over the same files in Visual Studio. Just lost the fix the cleaner state. Oh, wait, what up, guys? Wait, the reason my code might have like not worked could be because I got a Control Alt F11 to compile my code. Let's compile it through Unreal Engine instead of Visual Studio. While it's compiling, I might eat something because I am kind of starving. Alright, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and copy this and let's get Gemini here. And I might try Claude as well if this did not work. I get this error when I try to compile from my UE5. There we go. Okay, let's see. A warrior is not defined by how they fight, but by how they recover, set by unknown. The surge, fixing the enum name. Look at your code. You wrote failed. Okay, you wrote failed. The computer was request failed, a tiny difference, but to a compiler, it's the difference between command and gibberish. Change your line in boss.c++. Okay. Okay, to this. Request failed. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna replace this if statement. Okay, have you declared the variables? That's what I was actually saying. Like, I gotta create like font classes for these and variables. For the time being, I am just typing what Gemini is saying because I want to really see if this part works type stuff. But that's what I'm saying. It's like if we don't have any kind of declaration here, then these definitions are kind of useless. So with Control C, copy that. I'm gonna get Gemini here, and I might paste my header file as well for boss.c++. Let's go with Control C, copy that, and then let's go ahead and paste it. Shift enter and say something like sensei. I think that I'm missing declarations. Question mark. Okay, let's see. I really think I am missing declarations. Okay, deletions. We don't delete. Wait, did I go with deletions? Okay, let's scroll all the way down here. I think I'm missing declarations. Hold up, guys. I think I spelled it wrong. Okay, let's go here. Let's go ahead and just edit this. I'm gonna go with declaration. Okay, there we go. That's correctly spelled. Okay, there's no knowledge without action. Okay, the file separation origin in C++, you cannot mix header and the source in one file. The first half of your message started with include boss goes only in the boss.c++. The second half of your message is pragma goes only in boss.header if you have pragma inside C++. I should have made myself clear. The hidden typo, the invisible enemy, look closely at your enum. In the header code you pasted, I see hidden non-breaking space character. Okay, they look like spaces but aren't, between idle, chase, and meta. If you copy pasted this from web browser or a chat, I copied it from here to check if it works. The compiler might think those are illegal characters. Delete those spaces and hit the spacebar manually. Okay, the boss doesn't move checklist. If it compiles but he doesn't still move, check the green things in the Unreal Engine's editor. What green things? Okay, not the code. The nav mesh, press P if the floor is green. He is paralyzed. The possession, oh I see. The possession, click the boss in the world. Look at the details panel, set auto possess AI. To place in world or spawned. I might try that real quick, but before I really try that, I'm gonna go ahead and just remove this. Remove the space, go with spacebar. And then remove the space, go with spacebar, remove the space, go with spacebar. There, and then I'm gonna hit Control S to save the code. Now, in my C++ file, I see red squiggly lines here. Let's see the other stuff. Let me go all the way up here real quick. There we go. Okay, your commas separate the files. Ensure boss.h only has class definition and boss.c++ has the logic. Clean the enums, retype the spaces in your enums to ensure there are no weird web formatting characters. Live coding, Control F11. Tell me, does it say success? And more importantly, do you see the green on the floor? So I'm going to open my Unreal Engine, hit P. Okay, nothing happens if I hit P. I'm going to go with something like Control S real quick. Let's try to compile the code. I'm going to go with something like Control Alt F11. There. While it's compiling, I might eat something real quick, guys. Yeah, I think I dropped some. There we go. Okay, did it say failed? It did say failed. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that. I think it's spicy, the spaghetti. Okay, let's paste it here. Let's go down here. I'm gonna say, let's say I get this error, and this time I might try Claude as well. I'm gonna go here, go with copy this. Okay, that is my C++ file. So I'm gonna paste this, go with something like this is my CPP file. Okay, and then let's go with something like header files. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that. Let's paste this. Did I paste it? Wait, guys, it's just me, or did it like kind of glitch up? There we go. Let's say something like this is my .h file. Okay, I think this should be clear enough. If not this, then I might try Claude. Okay, looking at your compiler log, it's telling you exactly what's wrong. Error C2039 request failed is not a member of ePath following request result. I gave you the right logic, but Unreal's namespace are pictured than a critic at a food festival in C++. When you're dealing with a namespace that contains an enum, you often have to access the value directly through the namespace, or use the type if it's structured a certain way. The surgical fix, the compiler is looking for the requested identifier, excuse me guys, in Unreal Engine 5 for the specific movement result. Try using ePath following request results type. Request failed. Okay, let's actually copy this real quick. Okay, actually, Let's make it even simpler and stop the compiler from throwing a tantrum. Replace a specific check with this. So it says repair. Wait, if you're still getting an error, it means your into lessons or the live coder is stuck. Let's try the God mode version of that line. Okay, so let's try this first. So I gotta go ahead and change my if statement from my C++ files as definition. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let's say paste this real quick. There we go. Yeah, I still see that, so it says epath following result type blah blah. I still get this error. Okay, let's go with firstly Control A, Control C. Let's get Gemini here. I'm gonna go ahead and paste this. Go Shift and say something like sensei. So I still see the red underline. Did I paste it correctly? And the reason I am copying the code right now is to see if it works. If it does, then I can work on studying the code. Okay, let's see. Can you tell me the exact minimum requirement for Unity game development? I have i5 8GB. Honestly, how much RAM do you have? Because let me actually look that up real quick. Or actually, I have like Claude open here. Let me just ask Claude. Because I honestly do not use Unity. Let's say something like, what's the minimum? Let's go with minimum requirement to use Unity? Question mark. Okay, let's go ahead and send it. I was kind of curious as well, like what's the minimum requirement for it? Okay, Unity system requirements. Minimum for an operating system, Windows 10, 64-bit Mac. Okay guys, I'm not more of an Mac guy. CPU x64 architecture, blah blah, and then graphics. DXtend shader model 4.0 capabilities, RAM 8GB minimum, 16GB recommended, storage 10-20GB for editor plus project. I see. Oh, okay, 8GB RAM is like the minimum. I guess he could use it. Okay, for smooth development, RAM 16GB plus. This does make sense. Even though 8GB is the minimum, the same thing comes with like Unreal Engine. Even though it's minimum, it's going to be very hard to use it. Having more is always like better. Like you could install it, but it's going to be very glitchy to work on with it. That's it. Let's get Gemini up here. Okay, where was I? Was I here? Okay. You're staring at the ghost of the past if the code is correct, but the red line remains if the Visual Studio is lying to you. Don't trust the eyes, trust your results. Said by Sensei. The final verdict on your code, I've reviewed your paste. Aside from calling the move actor twice, which won't break, it just means the boss works twice as hard. The logic is solid. But there's a massive reason it might fail to compile the enum scoping. The kill the redline fix if epath result request failed is still bad. It is because of how the specific header file, its namespace, replace that check with this exact line. Okay, that is the most fail-safe way to write it. Okay, so if result equals to, let's go with something like result equals to epath following request result, then I do this. Let's go ahead and copy that. Okay, wait, you already have that. If it's still red, ignore it. Okay. I'm assuming that's here. I mean, I already have that. Okay, wait, let's go with Control S and I'm gonna try building it. I'm gonna go with something like build solution. Let's try building it real quick. Okay, while it's building, I might eat something. 0 succeeded, 1 failed. Wait, is it done building? I mean, is my header file's name correct? Let me take a picture of it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab Gemini here. Okay, let's go with something like my header has a red underline. Is the name correct? I think it's my header's name. Okay, let's see. I see the image, the red squiggly under include is exactly what I wanted, but the name is 100% correct. The reason it is red is because Visual Studio is being slow and it hasn't updated its internal map into lessons after you change the build.cs. Okay, the exorcism, how to kill the red line if you want that line to turn white and stop mocking you. Do this. Save all files in Visual Studio, close Visual Studio. Regenerate project files, go to project folder, right click, summon x.u project and select generate Visual Studio files. This forces to tell Visual Studio, hey, we're using the AI module now. Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna exit this. Let's go and open my solution explorer. Let's go wrap that here. I'm gonna go to something like documents. I'm gonna go to, there we go. Let's go to something like summon X. Wait, that's, let's see. Okay, was it under saved? I think it was this. There. Okay, this opens my Unreal Engine. It should most likely open my Visual Studio too, right? Because I already have my Unreal Engine open. Wait, is it opening like another one? Am I? Oh wait, did it open it? Oh, it opened another Unreal Engine. Let's go ahead and hit something like yes. There, so this has everything, right? Let's go to content drawer. There, I could go ahead and click my map. And then let's exit that. And let's remove that as well and extend it from here. Excuse me, guys. Now let's see. What if I were to see, open my solution explorer again? I shouldn't have closed it. Go to documents. Go to here. Go to summon X. I'm gonna open my Visual Studio too. Okay, this force resets it all apparently. Then I'm gonna exit this. I do not see a red underline. Could it be that that fixed it? Or is it just still loading my red underlines for me? Let me try building the solution. If this actually worked, that's gonna be huge, guys. Okay, it does say one failed. Why does it say failed? It says build completed, blah blah blah. Okay. What is wrong here? There we go, I see the red underlines again. Now, here's the thing. For my AI controller, let me ask Gemini if I should actually create a pawn class for it. Let's say something like, let's say, I still see the red underline. So, should I create a pawn class for it? Question mark. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's no shortcut. No, do not create pawn class. You're already using a character class. Guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use a Claude. Let's go with later. I want to try Claude, I guess. Does Claude have different options? The free options. Let's see. So, extended thinking takes longer for complex tasks. Sure. And then I have best for everyday tasks, most capable for ambiguous work. Okay, what was that other one? I can't read this. Fastest for quick answers. I guess I'll go with Sonnet. Okay, let's go ahead. And firstly, I'm gonna go ahead and paste my code. I'm gonna go with something like build.cs. I'm gonna go with Control A, Control C. Let's see how good Claude is. Let's paste this here. Go with something like this is. I'm gonna try having no typos. My .build.cs file. Go with Shift Enter. I'm gonna go with my boss.c++ file. I'm gonna go ahead and get Claude here. Okay, and then let's go ahead and paste this. Go with Shift Enter and say something like, this is my boss.c++ file. Go with Shift Enter. I want to see if Claude is, because there are so many of you guys that actually tell me Claude is like pretty insane. I want to try it. Let's paste this. Go with Shift Enter and say something like, this is my boss.h file. Okay, and then I'm gonna go with Shift Enter. I don't really think I might want to go with my minion, but since Claude does not know the kind of program that I'm writing, it might be best to like specify it all. I'm gonna go with something like, this is my minion.c++ file. Was it C++ or header? Okay, and then that says, okay, it was C++. Now this is my minion.h file. My minions is header files. Let's go with something like paste. This is my minion.h file. I think I spelled minion wrong. That's fine. And then I'm going to go with necromancer. And then let's go ahead and grab Claude up here again. Paste it. Go with Shift Enter and say something like, did I not paste it? Oh, okay, I see, I see. So it's a long project. Say that was okay. Let's go with something like, and I have my the necromancer.cpp and necromancer.h files. I'm gonna lastly go with my necromancer's header files. Go with Control A, Control C. And guys, ignore whatever I said about not having typos. I think I made a lot of typos. Let's go with Enter basis here. I mean, I can go ahead and just send it. The thing is, how long is Claude gonna think for this? There were like a lot of codes up there. While Claude is thinking, I might eat something real quick. I don't want to like drop it. Whoops. Alright guys, let me just get this here. Do you want to scan anything? There we go. Okay, look at your code. I've identified several bugs and typos that could cause compilation errors. Okay, typo 1, the camera name line 23. Okay, incorrect spawn math. Okay, let's see. So firstly, follow camera, create default to object. This works. 923. Positive I did it correct, didn't I? Here, so follow C-A-M-E-R-A. I think I did it correct. Hey, how are you doing, Tansu? I appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, let's read the entire Clouds message. Next up, incorrect spawn math, line 127 and 128. Okay, get actor location should be get actor location plus get actor powered vector multiplied by 300. I see. Okay, let's go with something like multiplied by 300 and multiplied by 300. I think, okay, actually multiplication does make much more sense. You're adding to the vector instead of multiplying you the variable name. Typos are should be spawn location. I mean, variable names could be anything. Case sensitivity error in necromancer.h should be edit anywhere. Okay, in necromancer.h, so I'm gonna go with necromancer's header files. Edit anywhere. Okay, I'm still kind of shocked. I feel like, okay, you know what? Claude might actually be pretty good. Gemini did not notice these things. I did not notice it either. I should have noticed these things. Includes in boss.c++ duplicate, move to actor calls. Okay. Now, once I'm done with all this, I'm going to Control S to save the code real quick. Let's just spam Control S everywhere in case I change something. There. Okay, I'm going to go to my Unreal Engine. Let's go with Control Alt F11. I want to compile my code. Okay, and while I'm compiling, I might actually eat something again. Hopefully I don't drop it this time. I keep dropping this stuff. Okay, so it says build fail. Let's copy this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab Gemini back up here. Now, let's go ahead and okay, where's Gemini? I mean, Claude, not Gemini, my bad, guys. Space should go with Shift Enter and something like, I get this error when I compile the code. So, basically what my project does is that I can move my character around using key controls and enhanced inputs, and when I click C, I spawn a actor to my, let's go with something like actor to my level, and when I press, so let's say something like a B, I spawn a boss to my level, but they don't really do anything. I'm trying, excuse me guys, to work on enemy logic. Okay, I'm trying to work on enemy logic. So I need them to do something. In this case, I want my boss to follow my necromancer once he summoned him. Okay, let's see, and then I might eat some more spaghetti. I keep dropping it though. Alright guys, let me kind of focus. Alright, it's kind of big. Just get it there. There we go. Hold on guys, there we go. Okay, I can see the issue. The error is boss.c++ line 77, the enum value epath following request result. Request failed doesn't exist in Unreal Engine 5.7. It should be. Okay, it doesn't exist in Unreal Engine. Okay, it doesn't exist in Unreal Engine 5.7. It should be epath following request. Okay, so it's actually preparing this. That makes more sense. It doesn't exist in Unreal Engine 5.7. Okay. It should be epath following request results failed, not result failed. Fixed. They are corrected places, so boss line 77 change epath following request result, request failed to this, okay. Let's go with, whoops. Let's go ahead and just try to copy. Why can't I copy this? There. I mean, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go with something like Necromancer C++. Wait, I think it's boss.c++. I think it was Necromancer C++. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and scroll a bit higher. Wait. Boss.c++. There we go. So I'm gonna go with something like copy that part. There, let's paste this here. Okay, so it's epath following request failed. I have results which is set to 0. Now let's get my Unreal Engine. Plot up here again. Okay, typo fix follow camera to follow camera line 127 fixed math actor. Okay, fix the math, that's stuff. And then line 138, 139 variable name typos. Okay, all that stuff, proper stuff. Necromancer, edit anywhere. Duplicate, move the stuff in. I didn't know Claude gives us the source code. Is it even like correct for me to like copy it? I mean, I could try it to see if it works. Guys, I did not know Claude really gives us the source code, that it might get much easier with the source code. But here's the thing, I don't want to get used to like kind of copying this stuff up. Okay, I guess I could just go ahead and copy this. This is going to be for my Necromancer to C++. There we go. And then lastly, I'm going to go with something like, okay, let's exit this. I'm going to go with Necromancer's H files. This is so good for even like studying the code up, because I wouldn't have to like clump my own code, and there are like so many comments. Wait, hold up guys. Let's go with copy, Control-A, Control-V. Okay, let's see. Now, do I see the red underline here? For some reason, I do not see the red underline. Did I like by any chance miss something? Is it just... Where did I mess up in that case? Let me think. Why can Gemini include this header file, but I had a red underline when I try to include it? Let's try building the solution. I want to see if I get any errors. Okay, it says 0 succeeded, 1 failed. Let's go with Control-A, Control-C. And there we go. Okay, I'm glad I still get the errors here, because I want to see exactly why I got the errors. Is it... Excuse me guys, is that I'm doing something wrong? Okay, let's exit that. Let's go ahead and paste this here. Go with shift enter and say something like, say, so I copied your code, but I got a error. Hold up, guys. Someone is like ringing the bell. Hold up, guys. I'll be right back. Let me actually mute myself. Already mic testing, mic testing. Okay, perfect. Let me go back to my gameplay screen. Guys, someone is just outside my door. Okay, that's it. Let's just get this back here. And now let's read the stuff. Sensei's diagnostics. Okay, this is not a code error. Live coding is blocking our compilation. The key message is unable to build while live coding is active. Exit the editor and game. Press Ctrl Alt F11. Exit the editor and game. Quick fix. Choose one, close and recompile. Recommended. Close Unreal completely, build in Visual Studio, Control B or F7, reopen Unreal Engine, option to disable live coding. I mean, I could try that. Let's go ahead and exit this. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead. Hold up, guys. Let me actually get myself real quick here. Give me a sec, guys. Already mic testing, mic testing. I keep thinking there are background noises. Okay, why do I mean, even if I were to run the code from here, let's go with build. I'm gonna build the project again. I don't have my Unreal Engine open anymore. Is it gonna work this time? It still says failed, so I'm gonna go with Control A, Control C. I've been getting this error since yesterday. I gotta try to fix this real quick. Okay, let's paste this. Go to print and say something like say. I closed my UE5 and build. I still see the red underlines and it gives me this error. I'm using Unreal Engine 5. So I'm using Unreal Engine 5. Thinking about resolving Unreal Engine 7. 5.7. Investigating UE 5.7 enum values for path following. Let's see. Okay, Sensei is here. The enum value changed in Unreal Engine 5.7. Wait, let me really check what Unreal Engine version I'm using. Let's go with something like Unreal. Okay, what if I go here? Let's go ahead and open file location. What Unreal Engine is it? Hold up, guys. Let me go ahead and check it up real quick. Okay, what if I go to properties? Okay, I'm using Unreal Engine 5.7, so I think that's good. Okay, so this is correct. Enum doesn't have a failed in your value version. Let's fix it by removing that error check. Whoa. Okay, so creating fixed box files. Guys, I did not know Claude does all this. No wonder I see why people are actually relying so much on AI. It's like they get everything like served in their plates up here. That was like, I would say a metaphorical way to say that stuff. But then, I mean, I won't say it's bad. Like, if you guys don't want a culture, you guys can like copy this up and all that. But I want to actually learn how to do this. Okay, updated boss of C++. What changed? I removed the enum error check line 51. Okay, the problem. Unreal Engine 5 changed file path following request enum values rather than hunt. And now try to replace your boss.c++. I'm gonna go to boss.cpp, copy that. Let's go with Control A, Control V. Here's the thing, I still need to include this header file that has like the red squiggly lines up here. Let's go ahead and build. Okay, I don't even need to build the project. Okay, let's go with something like decrease that, get Claude up here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and paste this picture. Oops, let's go with Control C and say something like say my include. Let's go with something like my include line has a red underline. The place where I included my AI controller. Okay, should I create a class for that include line to work, or does Unreal just give us a free class called AI controller? Okay, this might actually answer the question, guys. I feel Claude things are way too long, but then it actually does get better results, I think. I mean, I'll see if it gives better results. Alright, guys, let me eat something real quick. I'm kind of starving. Okay, AI control is a pre-made class from Unreal Engine. Do not use. Okay, this happens all the time with Unreal Engine projects because the header files are complex. You already fixed it correctly in build.cs. That AI module gives you access to AI controller, the brain navigation system, pathfinding, AI perception, and more. I still the red underlines. Ignore the red underlines, trust the compiler. Red underlines equals interlessons guess, often wrong with Unreal Engine, compilation errors, actual problems. If it compiles successfully, the red underlines is just Visual Studio being dramatic. Quick test, close Visual Studio completely, right click your project file, generate Visual Studio project files. Right click my project, right click your U project file. Okay, so let's exit that, let's go here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this here. Let's go to something like documents. Okay, so click that, right click. Okay, so where's my Visual Studio? There we go. Is there an option of generate? Okay, wait, I'll go with here. There we go. Okay, so there's open with search, Microsoft compress use the file. Show more options. Generate Visual Studio project files there. Okay, apparently this should start working, generating project files, guys. I get a whole this thing up here that says generating project files. Why do I have a strong feeling this might work? Okay, let's eat something real quick. Okay, let's see. So, was that it? Do I just open my Visual Studio now? Okay, maybe I eat some more. Guys, I'm honestly starving. I did not eat breakfast. Okay, so in my boss.c+, I do not see a red underline anymore. Could this be the issue here? Let's build solution real quick. Result succeeded. So I just had to build my generated file. Was that it? I did not know that makes a difference, to be honest. Let's get my Unreal Engine open here real quick. Okay, so it was a pretty basic thing that I messed up at. Okay, although the moment of truth, let's see if it actually works, because that's what that really matters. Let's go ahead and open my project here real quick. Gonna decrease this my content browser. Let's go ahead and run the code. Now, if I were to hit B, wait, is this even the correct project? I think it is. Okay, I mean, my boss is the floor. He doesn't close up to me. Okay, this is the boss's distance. Tron. Okay, I mean, I won't say it's bad. It's progress. I'll say it's progress. Okay, let's go ahead and get Claude back up here, guys. From ChatGPT, it's like Gemini and now Claude. I feel like I'm just getting upgrades. Let's go ahead and exit this. Let's say something like, let's say I did not know that doing that would work, but ... It actually worked. Why did we do that though? The generate files. Okay, let's see, because I've never used that before. This is something new. Okay, orchestrated educational breakdown, blah blah. Sensei teaches the scared ritual of generate project files. What just happened when you click generate Visual Studio project files? Unreal runs a special tool called Unreal Build Tool (UBT) that reads the U project files. Excuse me, guys, that module does this project use? What module does this project use? Reads all your build.cs your .build.cs files. What dependencies do I need? AI module navigation systems, create the stuff, blah blah blah. Why it was ready, your IntelliSense database was outdated. It didn't know you added AI module to your build.cs, where to find AI controller. Okay, when to generate projects, always when you add new C++ class in Unreal Engine, modify build.cs, get buried into lesson errors and don't match compilation, switch Unreal Engine's version, full project update from Git. Pro tip, some devs do this every morning before starting work. Oh, I see. Okay, the project files is the master. Think of it this way. You project, the brain that knows everything about your project. .sln.vcx proj equals generated files. Oh. Okay, let's say something like, I see. Okay, that's it. Yeah, let's go with something like that. Said my boss's class is on the floor now. It does not chase me yet. So, can we add a logic where it chases me? The reason I said can we add a logic and not a specific logic is because I have been copying the source code to see if it works, and when it works I can study the code. Guys, I gotta be specifying this these days for some reason. Okay, it's thinking. While it's thinking, I might actually eat something again because I am kind of starving. Alright guys, I just want to drop it. Okay, diagnose missing the chase mechanics and identifier. Since he knows the problem, your boss or header file has no brains, your code already has the chase logic. Oh, that guy's kind of choking. Okay, but the boss needs an actual AI controller that actually move the missing step. Give boss an AI brain. Option 1 in C++. Quick fix, add this your boss at C++. In the constructor, current state, idle. Okay, I mean, there are two ways to do this. Honestly, I could go ahead and do this through my blueprints as well, but I mean, the code is kind of good. Option 2 in blueprint editor. Open your blueprint editor where your boss's name, go in the details panel, find font. Okay, selections that auto possess AI to place in world or spawned. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to Unreal Engine. Use a blueprint minion. That's boss. There we go. I'm gonna go in details panel. Let's go to viewport. I'm gonna go with something like auto. Okay, I'm gonna go with something like auto possess. Placed in world or spawned. There we go. So that's good. And then next up, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go here. Okay, you also need a nav mesh for pathfinding. Your boss needs a navigation mesh to know where it can walk. In Unreal Engine, go to volumes, nav mesh, bounce volume, drag it into the level. Scale is huge. To cover the whole playable area, press P in your keyboard. You should see the green overlay. Go to volumes, the nav mesh. So, okay, in Unreal Engine, go to volumes. Drag it into your level. Where is volumes? Okay, how the chase logic works, study this. Okay, so in my Unreal Engine, gotta go to volumes. Where's volume? Alright guys, where's volume at? Wow. Did I mess something up? There we go. Volume. So, okay, wait, let me actually ask for a bit more specific explanation. But before, I'll study this real quick. Int take every frame it checks distance to player equals distance to player char. Excuse me guys, current state, chase, switch to chase. Okay, let's try this. Also need volume. Okay, let's go here. There. I'm gonna copy that and paste it here. Go with your pen tracing something like to say. Can you explain this to me a bit better? Question mark. I don't know how to do this. Okay, let's see. Hi bro, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Tudor? Appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, since it gives you the step-by-step nav mesh tutorial, what is a nav mesh? Think of it like an invisible roadmap that tells AI characters where they can walk without it. The boss doesn't know if there is a floor, wall, or obstacles. Step-by-step guide. Step 1, open the placed actor panel. Look at the left side of your Unreal's screen. Okay, find the placed actors tab. It has a cube icon. Open placed actors panel. Okay, look at the left side of your Unreal screen, find placed actors. I know where that is. It has a cube icon. If you don't see it, Windows placed actor, top menu. Find the nav mesh in the placed actors panel. There is a search box. Type nav mesh. You will see a bound that appears. Look into a green-blue box. It looks like a green-blue box icon. Add it to your level. Hi gamers, boy, I appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, add it to your level, click and drag nav mesh, drop it anywhere, box, make it huge. Okay, I think I see. So I can go to my actor, select an obstacle. Okay, let's go with actor. Now I'm gonna go with place actor. Let's go with something like nav mesh. Wait, I'm pretty sure it should be nav mesh, right? What up guys? Let's read that part again real quick. So it's like go to actors. So okay, so place actor panel. Open the place actor panel. If I didn't find it, Windows place actors in the top menu. Find nav mesh bounds in the place actors panel. There is a search box at the top. Type nav mesh. You should see nav mesh bounds. I don't see it though. What if I go through Windows? Then let's go with something like place actors. There we go. Oh, let's go with nav mesh. Nav mesh. There. Drag it. Okay, and then I gotta go ahead and scale it. Let's go with R. And let's scale it to be big. My boss's bound must be real big. There, I mean, I think that's good. I think that's good. Alright, that's massive. Okay, I mean, it's very big. Hold up, guys. I might have to shorten it up a bit. Go ahead and shorten it up a bit, move it from the left. There, I'm gonna click W and go a bit more here. And then I'm gonna hit R again, move the red bar to be a bit smaller. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get this a bit lower. Okay, and then let's extend this a bit, click. Actually, I gotta extend it a bit more. And then let's extend that a bit more. There. And then hit W, go a bit in front. Whoops, there. And then I'm gonna hit R, decrease this a little. There, I think that's good. I'm gonna hit W and go a bit in front. Okay, I mean, I think it's good. I think it's good. It's not like I'm gonna be going too much in the front. There we go. Not bad. Okay, now once I'm done with this, I'm assuming I can just like close this up, right? There we go. And then I can just go ahead and just close my windows. I mean, it's fine if the panel is kept open, right? There. I'll just leave it a bit open. There. Okay, next up, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go here. And then see the nav mesh import and press P on your keyboard. While in the viewport, you should see a green overlay appear on walk surfaces. Okay, this is where AI can walk. Let's get Unreal Engine back here. I'm gonna go ahead and exit that. Let's click P. Oh. Okay. Not bad. I see. I think I see. So I'm gonna go ahead and click P again till I get rid of this. And then let's hit Ctrl Alt F11 to compile. While it's compiling, I might actually hydrate my lips real quick because I feel it's kind of dehydrated. There we go. Okay, so it's done compiling. I actually forgot to get my live coding right here. There, I'm gonna exit this. Now let's run the code. I'm gonna hit B. Wait, is he like really chasing me? The boss really is chasing me. Wait, is he by any chance a bit faster? No, we're the same speed. Guys, I feel like the boss is getting really close. What if I just keep running back? Maybe a bit in front. Then a bit back. Okay, oh. Does he fall with me? Probably does not. I guess I'll just exit and then go back to my necromancer. I mean, it works. That's not that bad. I'm gonna get my camera a bit towards the left, let's say. Let's go to my camera. Boom. But I wanna go with my follow camera. Where is my follow camera, guys? Let's go to my necromancer. C++. I'm positive I had a follow camera, didn't I? Follow camera, create default of object, view camera component, set to true. Okay, I mean, I should be seeing a follow camera, guys. Where's my follow camera at? Camera, boom. There. Can I get this lower? Wait, there's my camera, boom. Where is my follow camera? Should it like be a child? I mean, it's fine. Let's go with something like E to rotate. I'm gonna get this a bit here. And then I'm gonna hit something like W, go a bit higher, a bit to the back. Okay, I'm going to Goon, bird back, guys, going to Goon is kind of crazy. That's it, let's run the code. Now, oh wait, hold up guys, let's exit this real quick. Okay, I can finally start learning the code now that it works. I'm gonna go ahead and take something like B. Alright guys, the boss does kind of chase me, I mean, that just moves towards me. I don't know if that's, whoops. Okay, at least he kind of gets up to me. It's more like a pet logic. If I walk straight, he kind of gets... I can kind of move myself before my screen kind of following in front. Oh, so that's his bounds. Oh yeah, guys, this is going to be really useful eventually. I'm going to exit. There, now I'm going to go to my necromancy C++ file again, and I'm going to go a bit lower until I don't find my, let's say these options here. So when I change my cases, where is it that I was changing my cases as to when I get close to my player? So I have spawn boss. This is safety function. This is my summon function. That is my look function. That is my move function. Okay. Huh. Where's my other function? There we go, my chase function. Okay, so if boss gets a bit closer, less than or equal to 100. Let's go at something like 50. Okay, if I'm less than or equal to 50, boss attacks if total distance is greater than this thing. Stop move. Okay. I see. That is attack, and then this is idle if I'm 1,000 away from my... Not bad, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and live compile real quick before I live compile. Yo bro, what Linux distro you rocking with? Honestly, I'm not actually using Linux to be honest. Let's go with Control S real quick. I'm gonna get my Unreal Engine up here. Now let's live compile. I'm gonna go with Control Alt F11. While it's compiling, I might eat something. Okay, let's go ahead and run the code real quick. Gonna hit something like B. Gonna get a bit close to my boss. Why does he kind of chase me? Wait, I want to exit this real quick and then run it again. Gonna hit B. Gonna hit B. He does not move. If I go back, the tiniest, slightest movement that I make kind of moves him towards me. Idle is gonna be, let's say, 300. Actually, idle... when I'm 500 points F away from my player. Okay. Oh, the current state is idle. Okay, state name, blah blah blah. Move to actor. Player target. So move to actor. Okay, so I want to move to where players is target at 50 units when within 50 units. Okay, logic transition. Distance is less than 50. Attack. Let's go with less than 80. Then I'm gonna attack. Distance to player greater than 500. Idle. And then distance to player greater than 250. Current state chase. Okay, I mean, I guess I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go to my boss's C++ file. I'm gonna, excuse me guys, I'm gonna change this to like 1,000. There, now let's hit Control S to save the code. Control S, Control S, Control S, Control S, Control S, Control S, and Control S. Let's go to Unreal Engine real quick. I'm gonna go with Control Alt F11, compile the code. While it's compiling again, I might just eat something real quick. Alright guys, you wanna like drop it. Okay, let's see. Successfully linked. If I were to run the code now, hit something like B. My boss isn't that away from me. Oh, if I see that, there we go. Hold up guys, I made a tiny mistake here. There. This is supposed to be 1,000 point F. Let's hit Control S to save the code, open Unreal Engine, go with Control Alt F11. And now drink some water, because I think I'm kind of choking. Okay, now let's go ahead and run the code. Let's hit something like B. My boss is away from me. Guys, the state is kind of changing. The state has changed. No. Where's attack? Okay, state has changed to attack because I got close to my boss. Okay, I mean, I won't say it's bad. I just gotta go ahead and tweak a few things once I really learn the code. So I'm gonna work on like learning the code now. So technically, let's read what I did here. Firstly, of course, I included my minion and my boss for the summon. Summoning part is easy. Later, I went to my C++ file. In this, I went ahead and just did the regular summoning logic in which I needed to get my world's permission. I had to check if my C is being pressed, if my world is set to true, if I have my world's permission, and if there's an object to summon, if there's an object that I really have. Then I went with boss actor, blah blah blah, some of the basic stuff, linked it all up. In my minion.h, I really didn't need all that stuff. I just had to like add the basic static meshes to really spawn my minion up. And then for my boss's header files, this is where I did something new. I defined my mind. Firstly, I went with the enum, which is a blueprint type. And then I went up and created a blueprint, an enum class called eBossState, which is going to be uint8, okay? Enum class, eBossState, uint8. E, which stands for like enum. Okay, and then I have three types: idle, chase, and attack. And then once I was done with that, the brain variables, I created a U property for my current state and a U property for my distance to player. Okay, the decision function, the update logic. I see, so I added those basic things that in my boss's C++. This is where mostly the new logic has been added. Firstly, in my constructor, I went up ahead and I constructed my current states to be idle. My boss is going to always start off as an idle state, and then a distance to player, which is going to be equal to 0.0f, okay? Distance to player. Sensei says always initialize. Distance to player. Why did I have to ask, why did I need the distance to player here? And then, dark psychology tip, print these states so your stream can see the brain working. F string state name, switch, current state, case. Okay, so state name. Oh, I see. I could go ahead and print my state. State name is gonna be idle. Okay, and then logic, if player is close, whoops, if player is close, less than 1,000 units, start chasing. Current state equals to EBOS state chase. Okay, and then break. Case EBOS state chase state equals to chasing you. Get the brain AI controller, boss controller, cast AI controller, get controller. So I use a cast to check if the controller that I'm really getting is the controller that I'm actually looking for. Get the character, I go with a character, which is going to be represented by a pointer called player target that is going to be equal to u gameplay static. Get player character, get scroll. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go with controller control C. I wanna get an explanation in this. I thought reading might be enough because it was kind of easy. There are a few complicating parts that I've never used. Let's see something like insane. It works! Exclamation. Now, can you help me study the code question mark? I am confused in this code. Can you explain me everything that I need to know in detail question mark? Okay, let's see. Okay, crafting comprehensive. Okay, blah blah. Sensei's detailed code breakdown study time. Let me explain everything step by step. Part 1 includes the tools we needed. Boss.h are boss class definition. Kismet's gameplay statics is header files, helper function like finding the player. I see, and then engine/engine.h lets us print the bug message to the screen. Oh, I see. AI controller.h, the AI brain that makes the boss move. Okay, think of includes like you're building a house. Each include gives you tools from your toolbox. Gameplay statistics equals hammer, AI controller equals drill, etc. Part 2 constructor, the birth of the boss. A boss, this is the constructor, I do know that part. I want to think every frame. Boss starts by doing nothing, distance starts at 0. What's happening? B can ever trick, B can ever tick equals true means the tick function runs every frame, okay, 60 per second. Boss starts in idle state, distance set to 0, we'll calculate it later. Analogy, this is like a baby being born, we said its starting conditions, I see. Next up, part 3, the state machines. Brain, update the boss logic. This is the heart of your AI. Let me break down the state machine concepts. What's the state machine? Think of it like a light switch, idle, or yeah, idle player gets close, chase player is very close, attack player runs away. Okay, and then that goes back to idle. The boss can be one state at a time and switch based on rules. State 1 idle, do nothing, case boss idle, state name equals to idle. Logic, if the player is close, less than 1,000 units, start chasing. Okay, if the player is less than 1,000 units, current state equals chase, switch to chase, then I break. What this means, boss is standing still. Every frame it checks, is the player within 100 units? If yes, switch to chase state. If no, stay idle. 1,000 units about 10 meters in Unreal, 100 units equals 1 meter. 1,000 units equals 10 meters in Unreal, 100 units equals 1 meter. Oh, I see. State 2 chase. The hunt begins. Case boss, state name is chasing you. Number 1, get the brain, the controller. AI controller, which is going to be represented by a pointer called boss controller, is equal to cast AI controller, get controller. Number 2, get the target, the player. A character, which is going to be represented by a pointer called player target, u gameplay statistics equals get player character, get world 0. Breakdown, AI controller, which points towards boss controller, blah blah. Okay, get controller is giving my brain cast AI controller, make sure it's an AI brain, not a player brain. Hunting bars, I appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, stores it in boss controller variable. U gameplay statistics equals, which uses a scope resolution operator to point towards get player character. Get world 0. Get world, give me the game world. Get player character 0. Find player 0, the first player. Stores in player target. Oh, I see. Analogy, boss asks, where's my brain? Get controller. Boss asks, where's the player I need to chase? Get player character. Number 3, if boss controller and player target, 3 the command move. Boss controller, move actor, player target 50. The magic movement command, so this is what moves my boss around. Move to actor. Okay, walk to this target, player target, the player target. 50, stop when you're within 50 units. Excuse me guys, this is a pathfinding AI. Uses the nav mesh green overlay, calculates the shortest path, walks towards the player, stops at 50 units away. What are you building? Actually, I'm working on AI logic. For example, if I were to run the code here and I hit B, my boss spawns there. Although his current state is idle. If I go 1,000 meters away from him, sure, he doesn't follow me. But if I get close to him, he starts following me. There we go. Don't really want him to kind of follow me. There we go, guys. I was kind of scared of that. If I get to a certain point, he starts following me using the shortest path, if that makes any sense. But I want to add different functionality to him as well, because right now he just looks like, if you guys play Roblox, the pets that kind of follow you, he looks somewhat like that. And if I see, I can go ahead and spawn these other stuff, and if I hit something like B, I can spawn a bunch more bosses that will all follow me. Guys, I think I have an entire boss horde up here. I might get stuck. Okay, guys, are they kind of pushing me away? Can I turn? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna exit the program. You guys get the gist of it. By any chance, did I run out of battery? Damn it. Oh yeah, guys, I think I ran out of battery in my mouse. Okay. This is, I think, the worst time for me to run out of battery. I don't even know where are replacements. Oh yeah, guys, give me a quick little second. There we go, let's try putting it back here. I tried the old rubbing trick. I guess it worked. Okay, let's get this here. There we go. Now I'm gonna go. Whoops. Escape the nose. There we go. I'm gonna go to something like here. There. Okay, I'm gonna get a bit closer. Now let's go back to my Unreal Engine. And now let's see the next thing. Let's read the next stuff here. Okay, transition to attacker idle. If distance is less than 80, current state attack. If distance is less than greater than 500, boss state idle. Guys, my mouse isn't working. Think I might have to like end the stream right now, but I don't really want to end it right now. I don't really know if we have batteries or something. Do I got any? I highly doubt it. Do I have a spare mouse? That would be great. Alright guys, give me a sec. Nope. Probably gotta search it up. Let me just try the rubbing trick again. Okay, give me a sec, guys. I feel like it's almost impossible to do this thing without having spare batteries here. That's it, let's read it while I'm actually doing this. So, current state equals eBoss state idle if boss controller. Stop movement, stop walking, break, okay. Alright guys, let me just rub the battery up. There we go, let's get it, juice is flowing. Okay, now, there we go. Guys, I think I might end the stream because if the battery gets over, there's no way I'm ever closing the stream. Because I wouldn't be able to use my mouse. There we go. And you guys can see the battery, it is like partially working right now. So I might honestly end the stream. I don't want to really end the stream right now. I just started. It's getting kind of fun though. I mean, I'll see if the battery goes again because I don't really want to end the stream. It feels really soon. Okay, so distance, current state equals to eBoss state idle. Okay. The decision making, if distance is less than 80, I'm close enough to attack, switch to attack if distance is greater than 50, player is too far, I give up, I see. Switch to idle and stop. So basically, I think it was just mostly conditional. This is a G-Engine add-on screen debug message, that's kind of easy to add. Okay, I got with %F, print whatever you see in the screen, useful, the tick. Okay, this part is kind of easy, but I want to see what the update does. Find the player, a character, player char equals you, gameplay statistics, get player, get world, measure distance. Distance to player equals get distance, player char, run the brain, update boss logic. Take runs every frame 60 times per frame, find the player using get player character, safety check if player make sure player exists, okay. Run the brain, update logic, make decisions. Okay, I mean, I think it's kind of okay. If I think about it, it's not really that hard. All I need is some practice and some hands-on coding. You guys, my mouse stopped working again. Okay, I actually might end the stream right now in that case. It's got very little energy left. Probably because it is like probably an old battery or so. Alright guys, let me just go ahead and just rub it up again. Okay, because for some reason always the rubbing trick kind of works. I think I'm not gonna push my luck anymore, guys. Let's go ahead and close this up real quick. There we go. I mean, I might stream for a bit longer. Okay, actually I changed my mind. I don't think I can stream for a bit longer tomorrow because I have college. And an exam is coming up too. How do you close this stuff? I think you close it like this. There we go. Okay, perfect. I guess I'm gonna go to my, let's say, OBS here on my main camera. Alright guys, so basically that was pretty much it for the stream. I've just been streaming for the past an hour and 27 minutes because it's a pregnant month, guys. I wanted to go a bit more because I was planning to like study this code today because it did like kind of work up and all that stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and like find some batteries because I did move on to a new house. So I don't know where all the batteries and everything is kept. And if this battery stopped working, that again, it did like currently stop working because the blue light isn't blinking here anymore. If it like stopped working, there's no way I'm ending my stream because my mouse won't work. Okay, that said, if you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, like, helps my algorithm, share, makes me fun, and subscribing is what it turns up. That's it, guys. I did start multi-stream on Twitch, YouTube. I will start multi-stream on TikTok and Instagram as well. So if you guys do enjoy my content and follow me there, make sure to follow me there. The link is going to be in the description. And also join a Discord server. That's why I usually talk to you guys, chat to you guys, have general conversations. The link will be in the description as well. You guys can get access to my Discord server through my bio, through my description, or by typing !Discord on chat. That's it. I'll catch you guys in the next live stream or video. Peace. Now let's go back to the old books trick real quick before I end the stream. Go ahead and grab this, kind of rub them together. Okay, this is what I usually do, just rub this up together. And then just get some of the juices flowing up here. There we go. Once it's done flowing, guys, see the magic now. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, put it here. And you guys all of a sudden see the blue light. Wait, hold up guys. I don't see the blue light no more. There.